اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد. أما بعد، قال الله تبارك وتعالى في القرآن العظيم: يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. وقال تعالى في مكان آخر: إن الله لا يغير ما بقوم حتى يغيروا ما بأنفسهم وإذا أراد الله بقوم سوءا فلا مرد له. وقال تعالى في مكان آخر: ذلك بأن الله لم يكن مغيرا نعمة أنعمها على قوم حتى يغيروا ما بأنفسهم. وقال الإمام ابن أبي حاتم الرازي عن إبراهيم قال: أوحى الله عز وجل إلى نبي من أنبياء بني إسرائيل أن قل لقومك إنه ليس من قريتك ولا من أهلك فإنهم يكونون على طاعة الله فيتحولون إلى معصية الله إلا حول الله على ما يحبون إلى ما يكرهون. ثم قال: إن تصديق ذلك في كتاب الله إن الله لا يغير ما بقوم حتى يغيروا ما بأنفسهم. عن عبد الله بن عمر رضي الله عنهما عن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: من تشبه بقوم فهو منهم أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. My beloved, dear brothers of Islam, especially our community leaders, excellencies, allow me to share very important title and very powerful message that reflected in our daily life around the world, in our surrounding, that mentioned in the Holy Quran in very, very short message. Allah said, Inna Allah la yughayyiru ma biqawmin hatta yughayyiru ma bi anfusihim. We need change. In the past era also, many changes we learn, and we hoping the good change. Everything that changing regularly. But Allah said in the Holy Quran, Allah will not change for a people unless they change themselves, unless they change the situation that Allah granted from the good situation to the bad situation, from the blessed condition to the evil condition, from the safety situation to the unsafety situation, from healthy situation to unhealthy situation, from the state of security to the state of insecurity, from the well-being situation to the distress situation, depression, from the prosperity to the hardship, from stable situation to the unstable situation, etc. So Allah never ever change in this way. But when people change with their hand, with their deeds, the tolerance of God watching, the angel also watching and noting about their activities, and then at the end of the limited, Allah punishment come, and Allah also on their ways. Allah also on their ways by punishing and destroying of what equivalent of their activities, what equivalent of their deeds, that mentioned in the Holy Quran, ظَهَرَ الْفَسَادُ فِي الْبَرِّ وَالْبَحْرِ بِمَا كَسَبَتْ أَيْدِي النَّاسِ. Why corruption, mischievous plans spreading around the world? Quran said before 1,400 years ago, announced this message because of Aydin-Nas, because of the hands of the people. They own the violation, the calamities, the unstable situation, unsafety situation, unhealthy situation, from well-being to distress, from good to the bad. This is because of people make the impact from the people. That is why the Global Climate Summit also, they announced the results around the world, many countries. The last summit in Egypt, scientists, people also, they agree that man-made climate, the world, the past situation of the world is healthy. Because of man-made and of the hands of the people, the world become unhealthy. So man-made situation. That is why Hazrat Ibn Abi Hatim, Imam Razi, he said, how beautiful word, how truthful word. In the hadith narrated that Allah revealed to any prophet from the Bani Israel, children of Israel, a Nabi, Allah revealed. Allah said to that Nabi, say to the people, قُلْ لِقَوْمِكَ, say to your nation, say to your community, إِنَّهُ لَيْسَ مِنْ أَهْلِكَ إِنَّهُ لَيْسَ مِنْ قَرْيَتِكَ. As mentioned in the Surah Hud also, Allah revealed to Nuh alayhi salam, قَالَ يَا نُوحُ إِنَّهُ لَيْسَ مِنْ أَهْلِكَ إِنَّهُ عَمَلٌ غَيْرُ صَالِحٍ فَلَا تَسْأَلْنِ مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِهِ عِلْمٌ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala remind to the Nuh alayhi salam, the Prophet Nuh alayhi salam, because of his request, appeal to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and safety of his son. Allah said, إِنَّهُ لَيْسَ مِنْ أَهْلِكَ. He is not from your family. He is not from your family members. إِنَّهُ غَيْرُ عَمَلٌ صَالِحٍ. It is not righteous. It is unrighteous. He is unrighteous. Now, we know, according to this verse, unrighteousness. Allah said, even though father and son, Allah said, is not from your family. Here also, from the Bani Israel, children of the Israel, one Nabi, Allah revealed on him. He said to his nation, announce his nation, إِنَّهُ لَيْسَ مِنْ قَرْيَتِكَ. It is not from your village. وَإِنَّهُ لَيْسَ مِنْ أَهْلِكَ. Say, even though the Nabi is among them, he said, no, you are not from them. Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam, his son is not safety. Who believed to Nuh alayhi salam, the Prophet Nuh alayhi salam, they got safety. Then Allah punishment come when the time is end, the limited time is end. The believers of Nuh alayhi salam, they got safety, then Allah punishment come. Allah punishment started. This message mentioned in the Holy Quran, today, I would like to highlight, I would like to convey this message. إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِقَوْمٍ حَتَّى يُغَيِّرُ مَا بِأَنفُسِهِمْ. Allah never ever, Allah will not change the situation until the people, they change, they accept. Their condition, their situation, they change, they accept. Allah is waiting. Here, prophet from among the Bani Israel, Allah said to announce to their nation, to their people, Allah said, they are not from your family. They are not your family members. Then, because, Allah said, they are, Allah explained to that Nabi, يَكُونُونَ عَلَىٰ طَاعَةِ اللَّهِ. They were the obedient of Allah. They obey Allah. They obey the Rasul. This is the first condition of them. يَكُونُونَ عَلَىٰ طَاعَةِ اللَّهِ ثُمَّ يَتَحَوَّلُونَ إِلَىٰ مَعْصِيَةِ اللَّهِ. Then they change their condition to disobedience of Allah. That is why Allah mentioned, Allah remind to that Nabi, they are not from your family members. First, they are obedient. Then they are disobedient. The first situation of the characteristic of that people, they are obedient. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Illa, Allah revealed, Illa hawwal Allah. Allah also changed. Hawwal Allah. Illa hawwal Allahu ala ma yuhibbun. From what they love to, ila ma yakrahun. What they hate. They dislike the thing that changed. Because firstly, they changed first. Then Allah also given the changes by punishing to them. Let's say with another Quranic verse. ذَلِكَ بِأَنَّ اللَّهَ لَمْ يَكُنْ مُغَيِّرًا نِعْمَةً أَنْعَمَهَا عَلَىٰ قَوْمٍ حَتَّى يُغَيِّرُوا مَا بِأَنفُسِهِمْ. In the Surah Anfal, Allah mentioned in the Tafsir Tabari, and the Tafsir Ibn Kasir, Hazrat Imam Suddi, he said, because this is referred to Meccan period and Medina period, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam for the Quraysh, but they disbelieved and they hurt to the Prophet. That is why Allah transferred to the Medina, to the Ansar. So here mentioned, because of ذَلِكَ بِأَنَّ اللَّهَ لَمْ يَكُنْ مُغَيِّرًا. Allah didn't change the situation, but the Meccan people, the Quraysh, disobeyed. They started the change. They never obeyed to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Ni'mata an'amaha, that Allah granted with Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the blessing, until they change their self. Hatta yughayyiru ma bi anfusihim. Many examples Allah blessed that mentioned in the Holy Quran. Wa in ta'uddu ni'matallahi la tuhsuha. Countless things Allah bless upon every single one. But we need to understand what's the bless. La in shakartum la azidannakum. If you are thankful to Allah, Allah will increase. Wala in kafartum, if you are disgratitude. Allah said, the pronoun is very, very serious. Inna adabi, my punishment is la shadid, indeed very severe. So Allah never ever changed firstly. When people change, then Allah punishment also come. Why? In order to show justice and fairness in Allah's judgment. Many Mufassirin said, commentators said, why? Allah never. Because this is the rights of freedom. Everyone can change from good to bad. But this is not Islamic way. This is not Allah's way. This is not God's way. People change first, then punishment comes. That is why every moment we need to aware about our activities, our deeds. We change from the blessed, from the good situation to bad situation, because of we follow our blind desire or blind desire program, upcoming many programs. So we need to aware the punishment. May Allah save us, protect us. If we break and if we disobey any kind of bad deed we started, then surely the punishment of Allah, the torment of Allah will come soon or later. So let me share one hadith that I highlighted in beginning of my khutbah. Man tashabbaha biqawmin fahuwa minhum. Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam remind to the ummah, whoever imitates of some generation of someone, he's among them. So we need to follow the Sharia. We are Muslim. As a Muslim, our perspective, our belief is very important while we are staying wherever we are. So we should follow first, because Allah granted lakum dinukum waliyadin. We are Muslim. We are the people of the world. Then we must respect and we must follow harmoniously to other people also. Not only our connection with Muslim, but our connection, our relationship with non-Muslim also a lot. But we need to aware and share this reminder to our new generation, especially our children. According to this hadith, we can follow our culture, but not based on the religious affair. If we follow some program that's against of our Sharia, it is not acceptable. We can follow our culture. We can follow every aspect of the world, but we need to aware it's against of the religious affair or not. If we are following but against of Sharia, is not allowed. May Allah grant us to understand what is the changes. May Allah grant us to follow from good chain to the better chain and then the best chain. Ameen. Barakallahu lana wa lakum fil Qur'anil azim wa nafa'na wa iyyakum minhu bil ayati wa dhikril hakim. Innahu ta'ala jawadun karimun malikun barrun raufur rahim fastaghfiru innahu huwal ghafurur rahim.
If you like this video, subscribe our channel. Bye bye.